Course in Miracles number 65, and I am broadcasting from our little fitness room downstairs. So a lot of noise upstairs. All right, for number 65, a couple things, more of not necessarily a review. I can't say I talked about this topic a lot, although I've mentioned it before. I wanted to point out that I am doing a little bit of a follow-up to my message I did at church on Wednesday. If you're interested in hearing it, it's on Cambridge Lutheran's page. I shared it to my Facebook page, Cambridge Lutheran Church in Cambridge, Minnesota, and then on their YouTube page. So typically you can Google that and find it quickly. And I mentioned on episode 64 a little bit of what I was talking about in that. So I wanted to follow up on that, just more general review about judging. And we're told not to judge, right? That God's the judge in a typical religious way. But really, on judging, I want to talk about from judging the miracle. A lot of times people might look at some more instantaneous, very something that you barely ever hear of happening as that's a miracle. That's like the only miracle out there. And then if you have a more regular thing happen, that is a miracle, some people, wow, that's not really a miracle. That's a more regular thing. So, for example, in my message on Wednesday, I talked about my eye healing, which I've talked about many times over time, that I don't need a prescription. Well, I consider that a miracle because every appointment going into it and out of it, they're like, yep, you're going to need prescription. Now, could that change in the future? Possibly. But the fact they said by now I would need a prescription, I do consider that a miracle. That's not like money falling from the sky miracle, but it's a good miracle, I think. And then on my heart thing, so I'm back to playing basketball Tuesday and Friday, and I'm not like playing that great well, but it's getting good for the breathing and a little bit better in shape, and I'm coming out of it better, which compared to how I felt in the past when I didn't know I had the heart issue, then how I felt when I had the heart issue, it's a miracle how much better it feels than it was before. But if I was to judge a miracle based on some miraculous thing I heard of from somebody else, it wouldn't feel like a miracle. So that is the point of this, to remind you, do not judge yourself and your own little miracles. Do not judge somebody else's miracles. And just in general, yeah, it's good not to judge each other. And if you catch yourself doing it, then use some of the things I talked about in the message on Wednesday to help you, like see with the eyes of God and think with the mind of God and forgive with the heart of God. And I mentioned this in episode 64, and have God's strength to trust in his promises. And that can help you maintain or bring on or give more miracles. So that is the miracle review on do not judge yourself, somebody else, or your miracles, because a lot of things that may seem, that's okay, is truly a miracle. And you should know that. And you would want more of those, and you'd want to give those to somebody else. So have a blessed weekend. Thanks for watching.